Test 1 2 3 4 5 7 9 8 9 2 6 4. Is there a sound signal? Do you have the sound there, or it could be a no-go, you know? The new green screen arrived there off Amazon, so good stuff. Yeah, I'm just gonna give the codecs a blast and try and go through them. I don't know how long the battery will last on the yoke, on the camera and the phone here, but we'll give it a go anyway. Thanks very much for the tip there. Somebody's just tipped. It's going to be tough trying to juggle the codec audio from the game and this as well. Schnuffles, thank you very much, and don't jump. Don't worry about that. There's no chance of that happening, not now. Anyway, the bigger fish to fry. And thanks very much for Tommy, for my uncle, for letting me use his Be Right Back screen as well. Yeah, it's a green screen there, Conrad. Just got it there today, so I'm testing it out, and I can't wait to see how it looks. You know, I mean, you're saying it's looking good so far. And we've managed to even CGI in some rain here as well. We just see if we can play this as well as see what you're saying. Lovely stuff.
This is Snake. Colonel, can you hear me? Loud and clear.
Great stuff.
What's the situation, Snake? Looks like the elevator in the back is the only way up. Just as I expected. You'll have to take the elevator to the surface.
The reassuring sounds of the Colonel, you know.
If you need to, contact me by codec. The frequency is 140.85. When you want to use the codec, push the select button. When we need to contact you...
I always thought it was funny as well that, you know, he was a man who'd infiltrated an enemy base, but they were saying use the select button and push up on the D-pad, you know.
Hear it. Got it. Okay, I'm ready to go. Snake, don't forget this is a covert operation. There are lots of bad guys and only one of you.
Lots of bad guys.
If you're spotted, you'll be surrounded before you know it.
I'm looking forward to getting to Master Miller, if we make it that far, you know.
Go to the elevator in the back, take it up to the ground floor, then look for the DARPA chief. Snake, you have to crawl to get through there. First, crouch down by pressing the crawl button, and then use the directional button to crawl in the direction you want.
Be careful, though. Crawling is slow and you can't attack when you're doing it either.
You can stand up by pressing the crawl button again. Snake.
Nice bit of tutorial.
The splashing sound might alert your enemies. Be careful. Snake, there's an elevator there you can take.
Thanks very much there, Robbie and Notion, for the tips.
It should take you right to the front of the nuclear weapon disposal facility. Be careful, though. You'll just have to wait for the elevator to come down. You better hide somewhere. It's Snake. I'm in front of the disposal facility. Excellent, Snake.
He made it.
Age hasn't slowed you down one bit. Thanks to the VR training I did on board the Discovery.
So the ship that they delivered him on actually had a full VR training room that he could do his stuff in. Like, you know, that must have been an area, because the VR missions themselves, as I recall, they were physical. You're in a physical environment, you know. I don't know how that played out, whether or not he was wearing a headset or...
An anti-freezing peptide, Snake.
Was it all like he was playing a game himself?
I see. I'm relieved to hear that. Already tested, huh? By the way, how's the diversionary operation going? 2 F-16s just took off from Galena and are headed your way. The terrorist radar should have already picked them up. There are only 18 hours left until their deadline. You've got to hurry.
Wow, you must be crazy to fly hind in this kind of weather.
Who's that? Oh, sorry. I haven't introduced you to yet. This is Mei Ling. She was a
sorry. I haven't introduced you to yet.
Signed your codec, as well as your
and Galena as well. I never actually knew where that was in relation to where Shadow Moses was. Was that another place in Alaska itself? You know, I mean, please let me know. I mean, I know there are a few people that are into the whole Metal Gear saga that would be able to fill me in with that info, you know.
You're just flattering me.
No, I'm serious. Well, I know I won't be bored for the next 18 hours.
Come on. I can't believe I'm being hit on by the famous Solid Snake. But I'm surprised. You're very frank for a trained killer.
Looks like we both have a lot to learn about each other.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to learning about the man behind the legend. But first, let me explain about your Soliton radar system. The bright dot in the middle is you, Snake.
How you doing?
The red dots are your enemies, and the blue cone shape represents their field of vision. Be careful, Snake. The genome soldiers have highly developed senses of hearing and vision due to their gene therapy. Make sure you don't let them see you.
I was always wondering as well about the genome soldiers and the gene therapy. I mean,
The DARPA chief.
was it even possible to be able to even alter someone's genes just through some sort of medicine or anything like that, or injections? I mean, that's something surely that should have to be taken care of in the inception or the conception of, before they've even grown up.
Use it.
Yes, it gets jammed easily, I'm afraid.
Yes, it's all made from currently existing technology. You won't be able to use it in an area with strong harmonic resonance, so be careful.
We'll be monitoring your movements by radar, so contact us by codec.
Thanks very much to the other Jeff and Cliffs of Liberty.
Feeling lonely.
Seriously, Snake, we're here to back you up, so call if you need some information or advice.
Dave says it's genetic engineering, but it's still just, it's a very,
To record your current status.
opaque term for what they've actually gone and achieved there, apparently.
Frequency for saving data. Don't forget it.
Remember, except for your binoculars, you're naked. You need to arm yourself with whatever weapons you can find. I remember. First I'm strip searched by Dr. Naomi here, and then all my weapons are taken away. Imagine yourself put in that position.
Well, if you make it back in one piece, maybe I'll let you do a strip search on me.
I'll hold you to that, Doctor. By the way,
Such shite.
but I did manage to smuggle out my smokes.
How did you do that?
In my stomach. Thanks to the shot you gave me that suppressed my stomach acids.
So we're led to believe that he actually swallowed the cigarettes and they're in the stomach and they didn't break up or anything like that. They didn't disintegrate. Were they in the box? Because in your inventory selection system, it shows the cigarettes in a box.
Knock on the door.
Or did he have to put the tobacco, take them out, put it into like a
And one on the right.
capsule, swallow that, then shite that out,
Pineapples.
or sick it up, and then roll fags?
There should also
That
be
wasn't even in the initial bit when you were going into the thing. It didn't even show you doing that.
here. I'll let you decide the best COA. I'm counting on you, Snake.
He hid them in a blob.
Snake, your mission is to infiltrate, not to fight. Don't let the enemy see you. You didn't waste any time in getting spotted, did you? Too bad. Looks like your cover is blown. Proceed with extreme caution. First, you've got to rescue the DARPA chief. Infiltrate the building in front. Look for some way to get in. Snake, they're using a searchlight to sweep the area. Make sure you stay out of the beam. There's no turning back now, Snake.
Thank you very much there, Dilly Kong, for the tip.
Only hope.
And Mr. Potato Head and Nolan, Dilly Kong says, currently stuck waiting in a service station while my flat tire gets fixed. I sent this just to feel something. Well, thank you very much, and I hope you like the new green screen
Never be able to get
and, the CGI effects here. I'm not actually
base must have some
on the cliffs myself. I'm actually in my bedroom at home.
air ducts around there somewhere. You're not gonna believe this, but they shot down the F-16s we were using as a diversion with a Hind D. Then we got a message from Liquid. He said if we try something like that again, he'll launch the nuke. Snake, hurry up and get in.
And that's what I loved about the whole premise of this first installment. It was a nice, self-contained, easy enough to digest premise. Obviously it gets very convoluted as you go along, but there's terrorists, they're in a base, they've got a nuke, and they're gonna fucking use it unless they give, they get $50 billion or,
Blind spot underneath that camera.
the remains of Big Boss. There's a lot of stuff that we're asking questions about already, but
Strengthened by G.
such a well put together world.
Need to sleep. You can move safely while they're napping.
The genome soldiers were specially trained so they can enter into a light sleep anytime and still remain in attack posture. Be careful not to make noise when you're near them.
When they're yawning, their eyes are closed. They shouldn't be able to see you. Be careful with your timing, and you'll be okay. Good. You've got yourself a weapon. To use it, first hold down the R2 button to enter weapon mode. Then select the weapon you want with the directional button. After you've selected the weapon you want, let go of the R2 button to exit weapon mode.
Again with the buttons.
Should appear in your hand. To use the weapon, follow the directions displayed in the window. If you use the R1 button, you can equip your weapon more quickly. While you're barehanded, press the R1 button to equip the last weapon you used. Press the R1 button while you're holding a weapon.
A lot of heavy lifting being done by the R1 button as you first enter the base here.
If you had a gun with a suppressor, it would be a different story. If you have any
Dave says genetic engineering can be done after birth through methods like gene therapy, which uses tools like viruses to edit the DNA of existing cells to treat genetic disorders.
you can confuse your enemy.
The man himself.
Let your footprints reveal the direction you went in. Disguise your footprints to fool the enemy. Snake, this is McDonald Miller. It's been a long time.
Been a long time.
What are you doing here? I quit being a
Drill instructor.
so I moved out here for some peace and quiet. I'm in retirement, just like you. Once in a while, I still help train the Alaskan Scouts. Passing on the skills to a new generation, huh? Campbell told me about
And,
the
you know,
situation here.
it's a bit of a spoiler, but obviously you probably know already, but that's his brother, the enemy at the end, the nemesis. And you'd have to wonder how he manages to just get access to this special Black Ops operation party line and just start chatting over it, you know?
Those mice are Alaskan field mice. Don't worry, they can't hurt you. Wild field mice don't have a thick layer of fat, but they can still survive the bitter winters here without hibernating. They dig tunnels under the snow. That's where they stay warm. Survival specialists, huh? I should learn from them. But there's a dark side too.
There's a dark side to the mice.
Kill and eat offspring that's not their own.
Oh, God.
To ensure the survival of their own genes, right? Yeah, pretty brilliant program, huh? If there are mice, that means there must be an exit somewhere. Follow the mice. Press the action button.
Follow the mice. The words from your brother
Or you'll be spotted
who is wanting to kill you.
on the left floor. Use the elevator to change floors. There should be a cargo elevator that you can take down somewhere around there. Try to find it. Snake.
Bit of foreshadowing with the Alaskan field mice, and the foreshadowing as well with the,
The button on the
you know, eating the other to survive, because they were part of octuplets, you know, and the others had to be sacrificed.
the DARPA chief
As he says in the end, like, you know, we were killers before we were even born.
was moved to a cell in the first floor basement. Use the elevator to change floors.
Poddy Bob, thank you very much, and the Savage Rumblecock.
Control panel inside the elevator on the left.
How did a helicopter, no matter how well equipped, take out two F-16s?
Button to confirm.
It is what it is.
X button to cancel. Be careful. The elevator won't work in either alert mode or evasion mode. Press up or down on the directional button to choose the floor. Then press the action button to confirm, or press the circle button to cancel.
Security cameras? Duh. That is the wireless type which transmits...
Nastasha, a lot of optional dialogue from Nastasha Romanenko, the weapons specialist from Ukraine,
That floor is designed so that your footsteps echo.
who, by the way, if you've got a lot of time on your hands, you can actually read through her book in Metal Gear Solid 2 Sons of Liberty, which gives a load of
Steps so that your heel makes contact with the ground first.
description and background to this whole Shadow Moses
Your weight onto that foot.
mission, and it also
Balance.
sets the grounds for the Patriots and all that.
Can't do it. Another way is to wear your socks over your shoes. If you crawl on your stomach, you won't make any noise either.
Look at the radar. It's picking up the DARPA chief. He's the green dot. Hurry and rescue him. You found out where the DARPA chief is. With his nanomachine transmitter, he should show up as a green dot on your radar when you get close. Try to find him. Snake, look at your radar. We've picked up the DARPA chief's signal. Can you see the green dot flashing on your radar? That's coming from the transmitter in the chief's body.
This is extra dialogue for those who just didn't know what they were doing. They were arsing around. And eventually they start getting ratty with you and saying, you know, what the hell are you doing? He's in the next room. Just go and get him.
Security system. It won't open without the right security card. You can only open the door with a security card that's got the same or higher security clearance than the door. There must be some other way to get in. Take a look around. The best way to do that is to use first-person view mode.
Is this CGI? It is, Father Woodlouse. This is the new green screen and software, which you can just take a background, put it in, and it just gives you the full-on blast of the background, you know?
Snake, if you want to go up or down a ladder, just press the action button by the ladder.
Sorry, the Soliton radar won't work in a narrow space. Too much harmonic resonance. The radio waves produce interference and we can't analyze the topographic data. Try to hang on until you get to a more open space, okay?
Naomi, the chief, what happened?
I don't know. It looked like a heart attack, but...
A heart attack? No. Colonel, are you hiding something from me?
Pretty mental, actually, that that's not even the DARPA chief you're talking to, you know? That's meant to be a fucking decoy octopus. Who, you know, when they're setting the game up, telling you about the different beasts or fellas that you're going to be fighting. I was looking forward to Decoy Octopus because it just sounded like a class name. It turns out that was him. He can take the shape of anyone, like a chameleon. But Snake obviously has the fox die virus and he's passing it on. He's killing everyone he comes across, you know.
Out of there and go to the second floor basement. You've got to rescue the president of Armstech, Kenneth Baker, before the...
There's just layers upon layers upon layers, says the Peak. You're right.
Oh man, he has a heart attack right after you save him. I'm getting a bad feeling about this, Snake. Maybe you should let me save your mission.
You say the DARPA chief is dead?
Lovely stuff.
Yeah. According to Naomi, it was a heart attack. It couldn't be. Well, it looks like all you can do now is find Kenneth Baker, the president of Armstech. He's in the second floor basement, isn't he?
You know, looking back with hindsight, hearing Master Miller's call, or Liquid Snake, as we know,
Snake,
it's a lot, you know, you can tell that they put a lot of thought into it.
that weapon you found?
His tone is different, you know, and even he's confused with why you fucking killed one of his men.
Is it from the nanomachines?
No, Snake. The nanomachines are functioning properly.
So what was it?
It must have been psychometric interference coming from Psychomantis.
Captain Sack, thank you very much.
Think of it as a mental feedback loop.
So that was Mantis.
Snake, Psychomantis has the power to read people's minds. You got the DARPA chief's detonation code. Hurry up or he'll get Baker's code too.
That's right. If the terrorists get Baker's code, they'll be able to launch that nuke anytime they want. Yeah, they'll use Metal Gear to do it. Colonel, did you know they were conducting a military exercise here using Metal Gear? I didn't know. Really? Snake, you've got to understand, I'm just the middleman in this operation. Anyway, hurry up.
He's just the middleman. Snake is the grunt.
Got to save the
You know, Snake is really just...
before the terrorists.
Oh yeah, they've got a lot of shit on him as well.
Looks like the place is protected.
They explain to Snake on the ship before he goes in that
Snake,
we've got a lot of dirt on you, so you have to do this mission, you know.
stay close up against the wall and you should be okay. You should be able to see where the trapdoors are if you use your thermal goggles. The walls that were cemented over should look slightly different. Look at the walls carefully in first-person view mode. Try to find the walls that have a different pattern.
Did you try hitting the wall? Maybe it'll sound different too.
Knock, knock.
You'll need some kind of explosive to destroy the wall, like C4 or something. Take a good look around the armory. Those C4 explosives you've got should be able to destroy the walls that were cemented over. Good. Looks like it worked. If what the DARPA chief said is true, President Baker should be up ahead. Hurry up and get him out of there. President Baker should be somewhere to the south of where you blasted through the wall.
Blasted.
Hurry and save him before the terrorists discover his code. President Baker should be somewhere around there.
Pretty mental you were using C4 just to blast around a base, like, and
Up there. If they detect you, they'll open fire.
they must have been running on a skeleton crew of
You could also try
hardened soldiers, even though they do respawn and come back once you...
radar there.
I think they respawn only if you alert them, but if you take them out stealthily, they don't respawn.
Use your radar in that area. There's some kind of electronic jamming coming from there. I wonder what it is. Anyway, be careful. Snake, there are gun cameras somewhere around there. They'll open fire automatically if they detect you. Be careful. You should be able to confuse their sensors briefly with your chaff. Get past.
Use your chaff.
You could also destroy them with your Stinger missiles.
If you've got a question...
That's a bit early to say Stinger missiles this, in the game.
Ocelot is a former member of Spetsnaz.
Spoiling the surprise that you're going to be able to use them.
Currently served in the Russian tax police's...
Thanks very much, Captain Sack and Zeebs, who says Metal Gear Solid 2, Stack of Liberty.
Which was former...
And Snakey as well says, fine C-Stack behind you. It's all CGI, by the way.
With the rigid system of the
Might have to use that in geography class. All credit to the original artist. Obviously, you can. Along with a terminal marine, maybe, or an arete, or a drumlin, a basket of eggs topography,
Yeah, he had plenty of practice.
a plateau.
Lubyanka prison is located right there inside KGB headquarters. Make sure President Baker doesn't get hurt. If he's killed, it's all over. Try not to cross over that yellow line, or you might set off the explosion. In a gunfight, reloading is usually the most dangerous time, but he loves it.
Oh, he fucking loves it. It's a shame we don't get any Ocelot on the codec. That's a real shame. It's a great voice, great delivery. He loves the drama, but unfortunately he's never on the codec.
He'll run away and shoot you from a distance.
I want to keep my HUD up here, but it might block off the microphone.
C4, so don't use any type of explosive near him.
He is using a single-action autonomy? The first model of that gun was made in 1873, over 130 years ago.
That's not going to work.
They're still being made in small numbers, but that's just for collectors and such. Nobody uses them.
Ocelot should be able to goad us over the phone. I wonder what these little drawstrings do here. I've never actually contemplated them. If I tighten that up, oh yeah.
Is slower than one fired from an automatic.
We're missing some Miller Gold here, come on.
Muzzle velocity, the more damage it does.
The more muzzle velocity, the more damage.
Body, instead of going right through. Those kind of wounds take a long time to heal. Sometimes they never do. I think that's part of the reason he likes that gun. He's a real sick puppy. The biggest drawback to
I never heard that.
is the reload time. That's your chance. Colonel, are you listening? Now he's dead too.
He's a real sick puppy.
It looked like another heart attack, but
Some kind of poison.
well, there are lots
I hope you heard that bit.
of heart attack in large doses. For example, potassium chloride or dioxides, but we won't be able to tell without doing an autopsy.
Damn. Snake,
Damn!
you and Meryl to work together. Can I trust her? More than you can trust me. Get in contact with her.
Snake, there's a lot of electrical interference.
Ocelots aren't puppies, says Greg. They're kitties.
But normal transmission is probably impossible. Try moving away from that area.
Snake, get a hold of yourself. Naomi, what the hell was that ninja thing?
I prefer Miller in MG2. I haven't played MG2. You're talking about the precursor to this on the MSX, is it? Still haven't played it.
I'm counting on you. The DARPA chief and President Baker. So now the terrorists know both detonation codes. Yeah, and on top of that, they both died right in front of my eyes.
Thank you very much, What a Background, and Brendan the Navigator.
The only way to stop a nuclear launch is to either use the detonation code release keys that Meryl's holding, or find the Metal Gear chief engineer that President Baker mentioned, Al Emmerich. In any case, you should contact Meryl by codec. Wasn't her frequency written on the back of the CD case? First, the DARPA chief, and then President Baker die of a heart attack? Yeah, smells pretty rotten to me. Master, do you know anything? No, but there's definitely something going on. Keep your eyes open out there.
Who are you?
I was really impressed with the way you busted yourself out of there.
The one from the prison?
You're the Colonel's niece, Meryl, right?
No, it's not him. Just exactly who are you?
I'm the fool that your uncle sent all alone into the middle of this whole mess.
You came by yourself? You think you're some kind of one-man army? You're not even armed.
I might even skip the Merrill bit. Oh no, leave it in, leave it in.
I don't need
It says 4 hours on this. I don't know how long this is gonna. I don't know if I can do that.
back.
What's your name?
The idea seemed good before I did it, and now I'm doing it. I'm not sure about it.
Snake? Are you Solid Snake?
That's what some people call me.
The
Suppose
legendary
I don't even have to shout because the microphone is right here.
Sorry about before. I wasn't sure if you were one of the good guys.
But I knew you were.
How?
It's your eyes.
My eyes.
Get to
Not
fuck.
soldiers' eyes.
They're rookie's eyes, right?
No, they're beautiful, compassionate eyes.
Oh, just what I'd expect from the legendary Solid Snake. You trying to sweep me off my feet?
Don't worry, you'll land back on them once you meet me. The reality is no match for the legend, I'm afraid.
Oh, I don't believe that.
Why did you look so surprised when you saw my face?
Because you look just like him.
You mean the terrorist leader, Liquid Snake?
It's funny how the terrorists, you know, they're heavily armed. There's a nuke
So what's the
at
deal?
play,
Who knows?
but there's
Why don't you ask?
time for this sort of schmaltzy waltzy
You were involved in this
chat
exercise at the beginning. What
between himself and Merrill.
I'm sorry. I was captured along with President Baker right after the terrorist attack.
That's okay. But what is this place? I don't think it's just a nuclear weapons disposal facility.
Boy, oh boy, it's just like them. Nobody told you anything, did they? Okay, you see, this place isn't really for disposing nuclear weapons. This base is only
Metal Gear Solid 3, cheesemonger.
This is a civilian base?
Right, for the development of Metal Gear.
Colonel,
Foxhound and the Next Generation Special Forces were called here for the test launching of a dummy nuclear warhead.
why Foxhound?
Because they're a special ops group used to handling top secret missions. They figured they could help keep it all hush-hush.
But we must have fired nuclear warheads before. Why just this time?
I heard it was because this was to be a final test before the formal adoption of the Metal Gear program. Well, that's what I heard anyway.
How is Merrill privy to all this information? Like she's not like a high-ranking soldier by any means.
Sorry.
I don't even know how she got onto the island.
With President Baker right after the revolt started.
Oh yeah, that's when he gave you the detonation code override keys, right?
That's right.
Amazing you were able to keep him hidden from the guards.
Well, women have more hiding places than men. Anyway, you met Baker, huh? How's he holding up?
He's dead.
What?
Heart attack. Same as the DARPA chief.
The chief died from a heart attack too?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was either of them sick or anything?
No, not that I heard of.
Well, I don't believe
They were fine.
coincidences. Something funny's going on.
Sounds like it, but I have no idea what.
Me neither. Yet. Do you know the person who designed Metal Gear?
You mean Dr. Emmerich?
Yes. Is he still alive?
Probably. He should be in the research lab in the second floor basement of the nuclear warhead storage building to the north.
Second floor basement.
Yeah, that's where his lab is. I think they're forcing him to work on the nuclear launching program.
So they'll need him alive until that's done anyway.
Then we better do something before he finishes.
You're right. In case we can't override the detonation code in time, I need to ask him how to destroy Metal Gear.
You plan to take that thing on by yourself, Snake?
It won't be the first time.
Yeah.
What's the best way to get to the building where the doctor is being held?
There's a cargo door on the first floor of this building that leads to the north.
What's the security level of the door there?
5. But it's okay. I've got a level 5 card.
Well, I've got to go save the doctor. You should go.
I'm going with you.
No way. You're still too green. I want you to hide somewhere.
I'm not green.
Oh, yes, you are. You pause for just 1 second in front of your enemy and it's all over. Good luck doesn't last forever.
I don't know what happened. I just couldn't pull the trigger right away. I never had any problems in training. But when I thought about my bullets tearing through those soldiers' bodies, I hesitated.
As if.
Shooting at targets and shooting at living, breathing people are different.
Ever since I was a little girl, I always dreamed about being a soldier. Every day of my life, I've trained my mind and body for the one day when I could finally see some real action. And now,
So what now?
And now she's fucking bottling it.
I can't quit.
Bottling. Bottle job.
To quit now.
Listen, Meryl. Everybody feels sick the first time they kill someone. Unfortunately, killing is one of those things that gets easier the more you do it.
True. It's true. It's sad, but it's true.
Worst emotions, worst traits come out. It's easy to forget what a sin is in the middle of a battlefield.
And that's my Uncle Tommy. He's just off the side of the camera singing now at this moment.
Combat high. The
Just adds to the ambience of the scene here.
Easy.
But I learned all about combat high at the academy.
We'll talk about it later. For now, just think about keeping yourself alive.
If I get out of here alive, I'll think about that other stuff.
Okay. Let me try to say this another way. Stay the hell out of my way.
You're a real bastard. Just like my uncle said.
Huh. I told you, the real me is no match for the legend.
It looks like you were right. Hey, Snake. I'll be a good girl.
We'll link up after I grab the doctor. Then we'll take care of the detonation code override.
Gotcha. But listen,
Easy as
I know
that.
this area better than you. Call me if you have any questions.
Be careful, okay?
After I open up the cargo door, I'll contact you.
Don't worry, Colonel. Meryl is fine. Thank God.
Meryl is a very strong woman. I really respect her.
She's got plenty of heart. Thanks, Snake. Not so fast. The real mission is still ahead. Rescuing that Metal Gear engineer is now your primary goal.
Giggling war criminals.
I want you to head north.
It's great that they have the resolve, and their steadfast nature doesn't really get in the way of them being able to have a bit of chillaxed downtime with each other as well.
Snake, I unlocked
In the midst of probably one of the most insane missions ever undertaken by men
Too much.
and women.
I'm disguised in this enemy uniform.
You won't be for long with the way you walk.
What does that mean?
Nothing.
Listen, Snake, the cargo door is like an airlock. It's equipped with infrared sensors. Be careful. If an intruder is sensed, gas is released.
Gas.
Okay.
Yes.
Nuclear warhead storage building.
Wait, you said you'd stay put and be a good girl.
I changed my mind.
Don't get careless. That's when things always turn sour.
Sorry, but this is the only way I can figure out whether or not I'm cut out to be a soldier. I gotta get my hands dirty.
These guys are professionals. You're gonna get yourself killed.
See you there.
Meryl contacted you, didn't she? Go through the cargo door in the north part of the hangar. Head for the warhead storage building. It looks like the infrared sensors that were set up here have been switched off.
Snake, that room is set with infrared sensors. You should be able to see them if you had some smoke. Cigarette smoke or something.
Sorry, but these are smokeless cigarettes.
What?
You mean those cigarettes that are designed to cut down on secondhand smoke?
Never heard of them.
Well, don't worry. If
They don't
you
exist.
smoke in the direction of the infrared sensors, you should be able to see them. That was a good idea, bringing the cigarettes, but don't smoke too much. Cigarettes make you weak in mind and body. They are bad for you.
The cargo door is open already. If you exit there and go north, you'll get to the warhead storage building where Dr. Emmerich is being held. I'll head there now and wait for you. Hurry after me, okay? Snake, did you lose your way? The cargo door's on the first floor. Snake, where are you going? The warhead storage building is north. I can't believe it. Solid Snake is
Really love the effects on the computer as well that I've installed.
to the legend.
Dynamic weather
Snake, that area is
effects,
set with
which mirror, they take the information from
them with your naked eye.
an API with the weather channel, and then
That wall. Touch any
just a bit of fucking jiggery pokery with the Python, like, you know, I'm learning Python, and
you've got to get through without setting off
that
the-
then triggers the software and tells that what to do. So the sun comes out now, you know.
Dr. Emmerich is probably being held there.
You've got to save him and find out how to destroy Metal Gear.
If you go north from there, you'll eventually come to the warhead storage building. Dr. Emmerich should be in the laboratory area in the second floor basement. I'll go ahead and wait for you there.
The second floor basement,
What?
I remember
Are you gonna
them
tell me to
absolutely
stay back?
hammering the codec telling you to go to the second floor basement.
Your
So
decision. I can't stop you from doing what you want, but
But
don't do anything stupid, okay?
stupid? Boy, thanks for the great show of competence.
Meryl.
Anyway, I'll see you there. Dr. Emmerich.
someone said, how long is this? Have you thought about erosion? I actually haven't, and
There are Claymore mines around there.
was deep throat.
Mine detector. Who are you? Just call me Deep Throat.
The informant
Throat. The informant
from the Watergate scandal.
Never mind about that. You're not using burst transmission. Are you nearby? Listen, there's a tank in front of your position waiting to ambush you. Who are you anyway? One of your fans. Colonel, I got a codec call from
I think that's the same voice. If I'm not mistaken, someone will let me know. As the DARPA chief.
Communication system, so let me
It's the same guy who does the voice for Grey Wolf for
Frequency
the ninja.
But the question is, how did he learn it? It's top secret information.
So you mean someone leaked the information?
That's the only explanation I can think of.
Mei Ling, do you know where that transmission originated from?
I'm sorry. The radio waves were too weak to locate their source, but I'm sure he's near you, somewhere on the base.
Master, does the name Deep Throat mean anything to you? Deep Throat? What? You mean the guy from Watergate? No, but he uses the same name. Whoever he is, he's not part of our operation, but he's been giving me advice by codec. What? On top of that, he wasn't using burst transmission. It seems he was transmitting from somewhere on this base. Somewhere on the base? Yes. I have no idea who that could be. I see. Mei Ling, how can someone outside of this operation cut into my codec?
You're talking about that guy calling himself Deep Throat. We were monitoring from here.
What about it?
Well, if somebody knows your frequency, they can call you. But the question is, how did he learn it?
Exactly.
Top secret information.
Can you tell me where he called from?
I'm sorry. The signal is too weak to locate its source. But I'm sure he's near you, somewhere on the base.
A minefield, huh? You'll need a mine detector. Meryl knows the base like the back of her hand. Why don't you ask her? A minefield, huh? Don't forget to use your mine detector. When you find out where a mine is...
Funny to think that the ninja, as tricked out as he is as a cyborg with a fucking class sword and everything, he's still got a little codec or a mobile phone or something. He's ringing through, dropping little hints.
Forward and retrieve them.
But he wants Snake to be able to succeed so that he can fight him to the death.
In the past
You know, and
30 years, in countries like Cambodia and Nicaragua, the killing and maiming of innocent victims continues long after the wars have ended. It is easy to plant mines, you see, but removing them is a different matter. It requires more time and manpower than anyone is willing to invest. The superpowers need to donate more mine detectors.
thanks there for the tip.
To remove them.
Your name is too long. It's a load of digits and numbers, but thank you very much for the tip. SLID 985D-996-48FC-3BA4-. Thank you very much.
Look out for that tank's main gun.
But
It'll pulverize you.
doesn't really have the same ring to it as some of the other names that do tip through, but thank you anyway.
Know about weapon systems. A tank can't operate by itself. It's actually a fairly delicate weapon. Don't worry.
This is the fight with Vulcan Raven now. The Arnold Schwarzenegger kind of
Unless you beat the
giant tattoo man.
You've got to destroy it.
That M1 tank is equipped with advanced Victronics. Once it locks onto a target, it automatically tracks it. And its main gun is effective up to 3,000 meters. To get close, you'll have to confuse its tracking system. Use your chaff. If you can jam the system and get close enough, it won't be able to use its main gun. Use your chaff at a long distance to
Use your chaff, I think they're asking him there.
If you can get close, the M1 tank's maximum speed is 45 miles per hour. First, you'll have to slow it down. Go after its caterpillars with C4 or grenades. Once it slows down, toss a grenade in the commander's turret. The M1 has exceptionally strong armor. With your weapons, the only way to beat it is to attack the soldiers inside through the hatch. Try to aim at the upper hatch with your grenades.
I think you might be able to fool the tank's electronic systems with a chaff grenade. No matter how good you are, there's no way you can match up against an M1 tank. All you can do is try to take out the person in the driver's seat. With grenades, you should be able to attack the soldier on top of the tank too. You're incredible, Snake. You single-handedly beat an M1 tank.
No big deal. But I'll bet that VR simulator you trained on didn't have any scenarios that put you one-on-one against a tank, did it?
No, but there was no scenario where I had to work alone with a Special Forces soldier against a group of terrorists either.
In real life, things never go the way you expect them to, especially on a battlefield.
True.
I'm already holed up in
It's
the
so
Warhead
true.
building. It looks like Dr. Emmerich is still fine, but I'm not sure for how much longer. Hurry up this way, okay? He should be in the research lab in the second floor basement of the nuclear warhead storage building to the north.
Snake, you've got to rescue Dr. Emmerich, the Metal Gear engineer.
He's probably being held prisoner in the second floor basement of the warhead storage building.
Snake, don't fire your weapon on that floor. Snake, never use your weapon on that floor.
I've already programmed the nanomachine so that he won't be able to, Colonel.
How?
What are you talking about?
How does that work?
Forgotten. That's where they keep the nuclear warheads. Can't you see them?
Yeah, there's lots of boxes piled up here, but are they all warheads?
Yes, they're all dismantled warheads.
They just leave them here? It's like President Baker said, totally careless.
They're working on a limited budget. They try to put on a pretty face for the media, but this is the grim reality of it. Nastasha knows lots more about it than I do. Be careful. You absolutely must not use weapons in that area.
All of the warheads in those boxes have had their detonation mechanisms removed, so there's no fear of them exploding. But if the warheads are broken, they might leak plutonium, and that would be a serious problem.
Dangerous.
Nick, that is a nuclear warhead storage area.
Are all these filled with nuclear warheads?
Yes, but their detonation mechanisms have been removed.
So I don't have to worry about this island turning into a pile of smoking rubble.
No, but
Wave State Ritual says, don't worry, MGS4 will explain all of this.
make sure you
Sort of.
use your gun around.
Okay, it won't. And I've been putting the cutscenes audio on to try and fall asleep to some nights
Warheads.
and try and wrap my head around the entire story, because I just feel a little bit hard done by. Having played it there the last day or last month, I just thought, like,
Chemical weapons instead.
it really was a kick in the teeth
Be able to survive that gas for a long time.
for those who have invested in the story and the game, you know, since it came out.
Without one.
It just felt very kind of,
Normally, it'll make a
yeah, we'll just fucking tie it all up in a nice little bowl like this. And it made absolutely zero sense whatsoever.
Also, the floor is electrified. First, destroy the high voltage switch. It's the switchboard on the northwest wall.
But how? I can't reach it.
Use a remote-controlled missile.
Lovely.
Snake, it's gas. Hold your breath. Your O2 gauge should appear underneath your life gauge. If you don't breathe, the gauge will decrease. When it reaches...
It's almost as if they just kept adding bits on and bits on and bits on.
That's being dispersed.
That is it. One of the most telling
It destroys the nervous
moments was when I was confused playing it there a few months back, and I was saying, but
have to breathe it in for it to kill you.
why didn't they mention this in the last game, and why is this coming up now? And then someone just said in the chat there, because they hadn't wrote it yet, they hadn't come up with that bit yet. So it seemed to be a case of they're just making it up as they go along, which in a way probably happens with all series and you know, multiple films, sequels and shit like that. But I think they, you know, I've never seen such a
Try to find a gas.
real porridge
You've got
of a story
Dr. Emmerich and find out Metal Gear.
as this one.
Isn't he being held?
Even if you try to make it into a movie, I don't know if the movie would suffer from the fact that it wasn't confusing. It would have to be a very confusing film.
Destroy the switchboard in the northwest section of the Warhead Storage Building's second floor basement. You did it. You destroyed the switchboard. The electrical current running through the floor should be off now. Make sure your remote-controlled missile doesn't get shot down by those gun cameras.
The area is filled with gas.
And Pain Cult saying Peace Walker is the most sensible attempt at the lore in the whole thing. It's just a shame, isn't it, that they saved that
Sneaking suit gives you
for a PSP game,
also your
which doesn't really
anti-BC neutralize.
light the fire
You should-
of excitement as much as the full-blown
But what you really need is a
console editions, like, you know.
organophosphate nerve agent is a gas which invades an animal's nerves. It was first used as a weapon in World War II, and the casualties resulting from it were tremendous. In its pure form, it's
Thank you very much, lads, for the tips.
that gas
The other Jeff,
yellow to make it easier to detect.
who says, I think Guinness World Records needs to call about this record-breaking attempt at longest time man watches Metal Gear Solid cutscenes on the side of a cliff.
But there should be
But it is not a side of a cliff.
If you
Just
use it,
need you to realise that it is green screen. But thanks for the tip.
I don't know anyone who's
Horses Under Starlight, thank you. Paul Claffey, thank you very much.
trying to help you.
Paul Claffey says, do you reckon Solid Snake was a front runner,
But for the time
identifying problems and taking risks, a motivator?
I think the
Did he love it? Well, I think he did love it. I mean,
basement of the warhead.
the proof of the pudding is in the eating. And he ate the pudding on Shadow Moses. He was the pudding.
extremely lethal. Use a gas mask.
More Miller Gold.
Corpses.
We're missing Miller Gold.
By some kind of sword.
Couldn't be.
What?
Nothing.
Snake, I'm worried about Emmerich.
I like that little bit there, Naomi going, nothing. As in,
You won't be able to control your...
something's going on. She knows more than she's letting on. Christian Irwin, thank you very much there. Dan, thank you very much. And Cliffs of Groznygrad, thank you very much.
Emmerich's in danger. Hurry and go after him. Snake, hurry. Emmerich's in danger.
Snake, you can't.
Emmerich's in a cupboard, pissing his pants probably.
And whatever's doing it is very close to you. Be careful.
Meryl, what are these holes in the wall for?
That's an air cleaner for blowing tiny particles of dust off people's bodies before they enter the lab. Snake, Dr. Emmerich is being held just north of there.
Meryl, this pile of corpses. Is this your handiwork?
No way.
I didn't think so.
Who could have done that?
You got me, but he must be somewhere up ahead.
Then I guess you'll just have to go and find out. Hurry, Dr. Emmerich is in danger.
If you have a question about members of Foxhound, you should ask Naomi.
I'm sorry, but there's no one in Foxhound like that. There are currently only 6 members of Foxhound. Psycho Mantis, Sniper Wolf, Vulcan Raven, Decoy Octopus, Revolver Ocelot, and finally Liquid Snake. The Genome soldiers under his command are next-generation special forces. Foxhound is intended to be a small number of highly elite, hand-picked soldiers.
Thank you very much there, Falcha.
Right.
Ireland, who says, the Wild Atlantic Way is looking beautiful, Francis. You're doing a power of good for the tourism industry. I'm not sure about that. I'm not sure whether or not they want
Maybe I should ask you the same
the entire Metal Gear Solid codec saga intertwined with what they're trying to promote, but thanks very much for the tip anyway.
Switch to first-person view mode and look for him. Snake, he's obviously trying to provoke you. Throw away your weapon and take him on. Snake, he's obviously trying to provoke you.
Snake, you can't use your radar. It's confused by all of the radio interference. That ninja is giving off some kind of electrical energy.
He's a cyborg.
Look at him move. He must have some kind of powered exoskeleton.
Powered exoskeleton. You mean like prosthetic arms and legs?
No.
Like a puppet?
Intended to replace a
Like a marionette?
That ninja's exoskeleton makes him far stronger than any normal human. He is a true cyborg, a cybernetic organism.
He is a true cyborg.
I heard rumors about the experiment.
Rumors.
I had no idea that such a creature really existed. Snake, to save Dr. Emmerich, you must defeat
Emmerich.
Don't give up. Ninja, I've never heard of any member of Foxhound like that. But you're gonna have to do something about him if you want to save Dr. Emmerich.
He's just playing with you. Why don't you try throwing away your weapons?
Gray Fox. Colonel, that ninja is Gray Fox. No doubt about it.
Ridiculous. You of all people should know he died in Zanzibar.
No. He should have died, but he didn't. It happened before I joined Foxhound's medical staff. They were using a soldier for their gene therapy experiments.
I never heard that.
It happened right after you retired. My predecessor, Dr. Clark, was in charge.
Dr. Clark.
Dr. Clark.
He started the gene therapy.
He started the gene therapy, and then in Metal Gear Solid 4, Dr. Clark is a woman. They don't even, it's just, they don't even say, oh yeah, he had a sex change or anything. It's just, we'll make him a woman now.
Body of a soldier who was recovered after the fall of Zanzibar.
And that was Gray Fox.
But he was already dead.
Yes, but they revived him. They fitted him with a prototype exoskeleton and kept him drugged for 4 years while they experimented on him like a plaything. Today's genome soldiers were born from those experiments.
That's the sickest thing I ever heard.
Sick enough.
Used him to test all sorts of gene therapy techniques.
Naomi, why didn't you tell us about this sooner?
Because it's confidential information.
Is that the only reason?
What happened to Gray Fox after that?
The record says he died in the explosion.
I see. But even if that ninja is Gray Fox, the question is, why?
From what I could tell, he didn't know who he was.
Are you saying that he's just a mindless robot?
I'm not sure, but he seems intent on fighting me to the death. We'll meet again. I know it.
Crazy stuff to be faced with, like, you know, he's on a mission to do the terrorism job and stop them from launching a nuke, and then you've got this
But maybe that's what he wants.
twist in the tail. And he seems to take it in good stride as well. It's just like,
We'll meet again. I know it.
Very close.
he's well able for it.
Over there!
Oh no!
This is a man who just spends his days
What happened?
with husky dogs riding a sled around Alaska, you know.
With that stealth camouflage, he should be able to hide safely. Gray Fox. I can't believe it. But the real problem is your niece. The way the codec got cut off like that has me worried. Something must have happened to her.
You're worried about Meryl?
Not exactly. It's just...
Thanks very much there for the tip, Pain Cult.
They're our last chance of stopping that nuclear launch.
And Nick, thank you very much.
Your mission is more important than the life of your companions?
This is war.
He spends his days reminiscing about the Hind D that he flies away.
Yes, but
Two F-15s just took off from Galena.
As soon as possible.
But what do you know about two F-15s taking off from Galena?
Close by. Why don't you start by searching
Zero.
that building?
Zero.
Meryl said
But who's to say my Hind is contradicting? Those F-15s haven't even taken off yet.
looking there.
Pat!
Disguised as an enemy soldier. Well, even so, you should be able to spot her if you look close enough. Use either first-person view or corner view mode to get a really close look. You might also try to sneak in by covering yourself with that cardboard box.
Snake, there's an old Chinese saying.
Just a box.
Who cherishes the love of comfort is not fit to be deemed a scholar. Einstein said it another way.
Einstein, yeah?
Only a life lived for others is worth living. That's why I entered MIT instead of Princeton or Vassar like my friends. I wanted to do applied physics, not just theoretical.
Einstein, is it?
To make things for people. The Soliton radar system or the Codex system. I just wanted to make something that would be useful for people. I think that it was the same for Dr. Emmerich, too.
What's the quarter view? People are saying quarter view. I don't even know what that is.
Maybe it would be better if engineers like us just stopped making things. I don't know.
The emotion.
You're wrong. There's at least one person who's life
Shut up.
better as a result
You're
of your
wrong.
me.
Stop crying.
Dick, I wouldn't be able to talk to you like this.
Thanks, Snake.
You still haven't found Meryl? Snake, the warhead storage building that you're in has 1 floor above ground and 2 floors below ground. Why don't you search there too?
Princeton catching some slander.
In the warhead storage building.
Ivy League references.
One of the terrorists.
Weird hand signals.
Outside. The inside hasn't changed. Watch for the way she walks. Snake, she's dressed up like one of the terrorists. She won't be able to reveal herself if other soldiers are around. You'll have to find somewhere you can be alone with her. Even dressed like that, she's all woman. Isn't there somewhere only a woman can go?
Colonel, I saw your niece, but
Really? Where?
she went in the ladies' bathroom. That's strange. I saw her go in, but now she's nowhere to be found.
You'll just have to look in the stalls, I guess.
I guess you're right. I'll take them in order.
Didn't find Meryl? Why don't you take another look around?
Snake, that's a ladies' bathroom.
I know that. I saw Meryl come in here.
So you went in after her? Are you some kind of pervert? I won't let you save your mission now.
Listen, Mei Ling, this is the only place on the base that I can talk to Meryl alone.
Whatever, weirdo. Don't call me again.
Snake, that is a woman's bathroom. You should not be in there.
But I saw Meryl go in here.
Even so, Snake.
This is our only chance to talk
I never even heard these in the game.
sure she was in here.
Did you find Meryl?
Sort of. I'm positive I saw her come into this bathroom, but
There's only one.
He's in a women's bathroom, and he's calling his mates going,
I'm in the women's bathroom right now.
Haven't you found Meryl?
I can't find her. Okay, Snake, have you checked the next stall?
Search around.
Colonel, your niece is fine.
Thank goodness.
I'm not a pervert, Colonel.
I know. Snake,
She's quite a woman.
as commander of this operation, I can't ask you to watch after Meryl, but
Duty first.
maybe I was wrong. sending my own flesh and blood to war.
She understands about duty.
I know she does.
But what I want to know is, what was the real purpose of this military exercise?
I don't know. Like I said, I'm nothing more than a middleman.
Is the transmission being monitored?
Completely distancing himself from all the responsibility, like.
The world's a stage and we're merely players, right?
Yes, but even players can
He's a bollocks, like. He
Just hope we can prevent it from having a bad ending.
tore fucking Snake out of his bed and threatened him
They're keeping Metal Gear.
to do the mission, you know?
Meryl's acting kind of strange.
Maybe she's just feeling a little tired from all the stress.
Snake, do you hear something that sounds like a song?
Yeah.
Thank you very much for the tip, Psycho Manquib.
Hurry ahead, Snake.
It's just a shame that we're not, it's codex only, you know, we're not going to hear any of the boss's
You should have seen
spiels.
He doesn't like to let it show because he's the boss, but he was so happy he could barely contain himself.
I'm glad to hear that.
You found Meryl. Хорошо.
Meryl is acting kind of strange.
It could
She may not be a lady, Snake, but she's all woman.
Chechen syndrome. He became depressed 6 months after returning from Chechnya and took his own life. He was forced to fight people who spoke his own language, people with his own culture. He couldn't live with the guilt of it.
It sounds like PTSD, post-traumatic stress disorder. A lot of veterans returning from Vietnam suffered from that.
No.
Many still do.
Yes, it is also
Yes.
similar to the Afghan syndrome. In Meryl's case, it is probably a much more short-term condition. Try to cheer her up. She'll come out of it.
Thank God Meryl's okay. She's a tough one, all right. Although when you look at her, it's hard to imagine how tough.
It must be the walk.
Anyway, I'm glad she's okay.
I also got a key from her. I think I can use it to stop them from launching a nuke.
Get to Metal Gear's underground maintenance base. That's where the detonation code input system is.
You managed to link up with Meryl. Good. So now you must have the card keys that will override the detonation code. You should hurry. The time limit is running out.
Miller wants you to make haste.
Don't use your weapon.
It's Psycho Man.
Very confusing. I'm still not, you know, it's been
Mind control me.
nearly 30 years maybe.
Use your weapon.
Still not sure
Her out. I can't.
why Liquid
Snake. He
orchestrated the whole thing so that Snake could
Stealth camouflage me.
override the detonation, get the... I don't know why that happened, you know? Was it not easier for them,
seeing what he's seeing.
the
The
terrorists,
result of his telepathic
to do that work themselves?
use that to find him. That's Psycho
Or was it a case of they couldn't break the DARPA chief
telepathic abilities.
and get the codes from him, so
Soviet Union, he came to America looking
they used Snake to do it, is that it?
for FBI on several cases as a psychic profiler. 5 years ago, he was working on the case of a multiple...
Because he didn't have the keys himself.
too far into the killer's mind. As a result, he became just like the killer.
So he was sort of infected by this serial murderer's thoughts?
In any case, after that, he became a sort of psychic spy working for the highest bidder. Traveled
Okay, yeah, because Ocelot killed the DARPA chief.
by Foxhound.
Ocelot killed the DARPA chief during one of his torture sessions.
What should I do?
So then they had Psycho Octopus, or fucking
He's a master
Mental
control
Octopus,
people, Snake.
Decoy Octopus,
Manipulate you. Not everything
assume
you do is real.
the body, or become the DARPA chief.
And then destroying his body.
Don't let him read you.
It still doesn't make sense to me.
Okay? Clear your mind. He read your mind with his psychic abilities. Somehow you've got to get around him. He's using his psychic ability to read your controller's moves. That's how he's evading your attack. You've got to do something so he can't read your controller's moves. Think. There must be some way. I've got it. Use the controller port. Plug your controller into controller port 2. If you do that, he won't be able to read your mind. Snake, is there some reason you can't use controller port 2? Well, it's okay. Do you see something that looks like a statue on both sides of the room?
Yeah. You mean those things with their faces all wrapped up in leather bands?
Random Liquid, thank you very much. Wouldn't Metal Gear Solid 1 be better with Drebin calling you to give the background to everything, and of course Jenkins the monkey?
Suddenly sees his
It really would, and that's one takeaway from number 4 that stood out to me, that the last 3 games were lacking in Drebin
Psychic powers.
and his little pet monkey.
Meryl is
definitely not
burping and drinking sodas, giving lots of background lore to
Yes, although they will not
enemies you don't give a shit about.
have paranormal programs and use psychics in their special ops. Psychics range in power from those who can bend spoons to those who can cause natural disasters. But Psycho Mantis is one of the most powerful. Be careful.
Someone else must be controlling Meryl. Do something, Snake. Save her.
What am I supposed to do? I don't even know where he is.
He's probably somewhere close by. He's just invisible.
How?
Stealth camouflage, a technology I developed. Stealth camouflage works by bending the light around the user in such a way that they're rendered nearly invisible. But if you had thermal goggles, you'd be able to see him.
Unreal.
Anyway,
Unreal
you can't see
technology.
with your naked eyes. But there must be some way to make him show up. Snake, someone's just controlling Meryl's mind. You should be able to save her. Please, Snake, you've got to save her.
Meryl's just being controlled. You're an expert at unarmed CQB, right? Stop her without using your gun, that's all. Meryl must
CQB?
have been brainwashed. There should be some way to help her. It's true.
Close.
Your enemy is a powerful telepath, but you've got more battle experience. You can do it, Snake.
Colonel.
Close quarters battling.
I owe
It
you.
was CQC in the third game.
Beaten. Meryl's brainwashing should wear off, right, Naomi?
Yes. But why did you go so far out of your way to save her? For Campbell's sake, or
Getting jealous.
maybe it's because you like her?
Getting jealous.
I don't want to see any woman die right in front of me.
He's a good guy.
Really?
He's a stand-up
When
guy.
does death bother you so much?
Naomi, it's true that Snake has killed a lot of people, but that doesn't mean he doesn't have a heart.
Lovely line. Beautiful line.
He's right.
It looks like Meryl's okay. Thanks, Snake.
I may have fucking killed a load of people, man, but
You've got
I still have a heart, like.
underground base. You should be able to go north from the commander's room. Snake, there's no time left. You've got to hurry up and get to the underground base. To get to the underground base, you've got to go through that cave and use the passageway that leads to the communications tower.
Colonel, I lost track of Meryl.
If I know Meryl, she's probably waiting for you up ahead somewhere. Snake, isn't Meryl waiting for you?
It's rude to keep a lady waiting.
Be careful. Wolves have the advantage in the dark. Not only can they see better, but they have a keen sense of smell as well. You'd better use your night vision goggles. Ask Dr. Emmerich where the night vision goggles are.
The tongues of dying men enforce attention, like deep harmony. Snake, people don't normally lie with their dying breath. I think he was telling the truth. Maybe you should believe him. Snake, you saw the tongue radar.
I know. I can't use it in a narrow space like this, right?
Right. I'm sorry.
No reason to apologize. Even the greatest masterpiece has its flaws.
A psychic soldier. What a waste. I guess fighting was all he ever knew.
Are you feeling sorry for him?
Mantis had incredible power. Fantastic power. Maybe that power could have been used to make people happy. It's a sad thing when you see all that power being used just for war. Snake, Metal Gear is in an underground base.
They have a lot of time for these absolute
The dogs, please.
evil, despicable criminals that he's been killing.
But those dogs
You know,
are just innocent.
after their death, they spend
Guilty, it'd be
tens of minutes, 15 minutes, lamenting what's gone on and
war. My private hobbies have got.
even going into their backstory and stuff, you know?
Snake, those dogs.
Give me a break.
You should use your night vision goggles in dark places. If you want night vision goggles, there's a pair in the lab at the Warhead Storage Building.
Psycho Mantis. What a pathetic man. He was born with all the right tools, but he never knew how to use them. Those are wolf dogs in
He's such a cunt.
like their name. They're a cross between.
His own employees, like.
They were bred to be used as sled dogs.
They were trying to create an animal that would combine the gentleness of a dog with the endurance and ferocity of a wolf, but they didn't get the stamina and power they were hoping for. On top of that, their personalities wound up closer to wolves. Most of them won't even let you get close. That's why they never caught on.
That's right. You're a musher.
Yeah. And after they outlawed the use of hybrids and dog sled races in 2002, no one wanted
Hybrids.
to breed them anymore. I heard that most of them were put to sleep after that.
Yes, but some of the wolf dog pups that were thrown away went wild. I've heard that wild wolf dogs hunt in packs, just like wolves. Better be careful.
Meryl! Snake, it's a trap.
Thank you very much, Psycho Mantis, for the tip. You simply say, what a pathetic man. And Marcelino's Bodega, thank you very much for the tip as well. It's getting juicy.
Snipers usually work in pairs, but this one's alone, huh?
I know her. She can wait for hours, days, or...
Great music.
It doesn't matter to her. She's just watching and waiting for you to expose yourself.
Maybe so, but Meryl can't hold out that long.
Snake, can you see Wolf from where you are?
There's nowhere to hide between here and the tower. She must be on the second floor of the tower.
If Wolf is in the communications tower, she can see you perfectly. It's the classic sniper's position.
Classic.
At that distance, you won't be able to hit her with a standard weapon either. You'll need a sniper rifle.
Colonel, take it easy. I'm gonna save Meryl no matter what it takes.
Okay. Thanks.
What's wrong, Naomi?
Nothing. I'm just surprised you're willing to sacrifice yourself.
Jealousy again. She's got a lot to say, and she's a lot of jealousy for someone who wants him to die, like, you know?
I wouldn't go that far, but...
She must just fancy him or something. So much so that she wants him to die.
I operate on instinct.
Like an animal?
I'm going to save Meryl. I don't need an excuse.
Okay.
And I'm not doing it for someone else either. I'm gonna save Meryl for myself. Colonel, don't worry. Snake, thanks.
Thanks.
I understand. I'm sorry. Sniper Wolf is Foxhound's best sharpshooter. Everyone knows that women have more patience than men, but Sniper Wolf can go for a whole week with no sleep, no food, her sights never straying from her target.
On drugs.
On top of that, she takes diazepam, so her hands never tremble.
Snake, Meryl's in danger. Find a sniper rifle so you can shoot back at Wolf. It's the only way to save Meryl. Snake, what the...
We're led to believe that he's going to go all the way back to the beginning of the game to find a gun.
Snake, stop!
And that the sniper is still going to be there when he gets back.
Stay out of her range and shoot at her with a sniper rifle.
Yeah, but where can I find a
Yeah, but where?
And ask Meryl.
What about Dr. Emmerich? He's been on the base for a while. He might know.
Ask Dr. Emmerich.
You gotta get that base.
Didn't you just hear that there's a sniper rifle in the second floor basement of the tank hangar? Go get it and save Meryl. You got a PSG-1. You can use that against Sniper Wolf. Hurry up and save Meryl.
The tranquilizer that Wolf is using is diazepam.
Diazepam?
It's a benzodiazepam-based anti-anxiety drug. It has a strong effect on the central nervous system, and it's often used as a psychotropic drug.
So how does it stop your hands from trembling?
Anti-anxiety drugs are also effective as muscle relaxants. They're widely used to treat psychosomatic disorders such as autonomic ataxia or as pre-anesthetics to relax patients before an operation.
I see.
But be careful. If diazepam is used in large doses over a long period of time, it becomes addictive like alcohol. An adult should take no more than 1 to 4 doses per day, with each dose being 0.25 to 0.5 milligrams each.
Jeez, you sound like a doctor.
I am a scientist. She'll die if you leave her.
How you doing?
Aren't you going to save her?
She's just bait. It's me they want. If I step out there, I'm gonna get picked off, and who's gonna save Meryl then? I'm hoping that as long as I don't fall...
How do they have time for all these conversations?
Going to leave Meryl there? She's hurt.
I know what I'm doing. Meryl understands too.
That's horrible.
You're right, it is horrible, but that's war, and the first rule of war is to stay alive.
Snake.
Stay alive. Don't die. First rule of war.
Either. Find a sniper rifle. It is the only way to save Meryl. Get on your stomach. Fire from the prone position. It would be good if you had a tripod or something stable to balance your weapon on. If you do not have that, hold the weapon firmly under your armpit and keep it still with your chin.
Armpit.
Line up your target in your scope's crosshairs. Most soldiers can hit a target at 300 meters. I have a friend who can hit one at 520 meters. To be a good sniper, you must have nerves of steel and lots of patience. Sometimes you have to sit in position for days, barely moving a muscle. The most important thing is to wait for your opportunity and then take it. A slight tremor in your hand can cause you to miss a target 60
They're trying to get Snake on the drugs here.
a foot or more. Concentrate. Hold your breath and try to stop your hand from moving. The most important thing is to zero your rifle scope. If you do not zero your sight correctly, you will never be able
I don't remember there even being a function to be able to zero the scope of the rifle in the game. That's very advanced stuff.
You will have to take some lead for
It was basically just line up the crosshairs and you're in.
Sniper Wolf's rifle.
In that
Da.
you had better not mess with it. At a distance of 400 meters, a 1 degree difference in air temperature will take you about 1 centimeter off your target. Atmospheric pressure will affect your shot in the same way. That is why you have to aim differently depending on the conditions. Have you ever heard of the Magnus effect? Normally, a rifle bullet rotates and curves slightly to the right.
The Magnus effect.
Is called the
Take it down, the Magnus effect.
Think about Comrade Magnus when you are lining up your crosshairs.
And then the Coriolis effect.
Ever seen a sniper
Modern Warfare.
in this base? A sniper rifle? Meryl's been shot by an extreme.
Remember there was a Scottish guy that you were on the mission with in Modern Warfare going, the Coriolis effect. Digital hands.
PSG-1 in the armory in the second floor basement of the tank hangar.
The second floor basement of the tank hangar. I have to go all the way back there?
Well,
You fucking serious?
What's wrong with you, Otacon?
nothing.
Otacon, where is there a sniper rifle?
Well, there's a PSG-1 in the armory in the second floor basement of the tank hangar.
What is it?
Wolf, I just forget it.
The most important tools you need to be a good sniper
This lad.
are the senses that you were born with. No amount of training can change those. If your senses are dull from the beginning, you'll never be a great sniper. According to the SWAT manual, the longest a shooter can stay adequately focused on his target is 15 minutes. After 15 minutes, the observer and the shooter change places. Sniping is usually a two-man job. It looks like your target is stationary. If you've had enough practice, it shouldn't be a difficult shot. The scope of a sniper rifle is extremely powerful. On the other hand, it's got a very narrow field of vision. If you're searching for your enemy's position, it'd be better to use your binoculars. Good job with Wolf. Is Meryl okay?
I don't know. I don't see her around.
You don't think she's been captured, do you?
Could be. Let's ask Wolf. If she's still alive, I'm gonna get some answers.
Snake.
About Meryl. I'm counting on you. Snake, take the underground passage north.
Snake, wouldn't now be a good time to save your mission? You haven't saved your mission in a long time anyway, right?
What's going on?
I'm not sure. I'm getting a bad feeling.
Bad feeling. Something you ate?
No, I'm serious. Like a premonition or something.
You're as good as ever, Snake. Not only
You're as good as ever, Snake.
but
The reassuring
marksman too. But never
dulcet tones of the brother.
kill with your own two eyes.
Snake, are you okay? I've been better.
How's Meryl?
They've got her.
Snake, the government has decided not to give in to their demands.
Fuck.
We're trying to buy some more time.
Come on, Colonel. Why don't you stop playing dumb? I'm sorry about Meryl, but
The jig is up, Colonel.
Hell,
What are you talking about?
Metal Gear was designed to launch a new type of nuclear warhead, wasn't it? You knew it all along, didn't you?
I'm sorry.
Why did you try to hide it?
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
Can't tell the grunts, huh? You've changed a lot. Metal Gear, secret advanced nuclear weapons research. Does the White House know about this? How deep does it go?
As far as I know, as of yesterday, the president had not been briefed about the Rex project.
Need-to-know basis, is that the idea?
These are sensitive.
Thanks very much for the tip there, G-Man and Sniper Wolf.
Plausible deniability, huh?
Yes.
For the tips.
And tomorrow, the president and his Russian counterpart are
I'm
scheduled
so sorry, Snake.
I get it. That's the reason for the deadline.
Big Boss was your dad.
That's why we can't let this terrorist
He's
attack
dead.
in public.
We still haven't even ratified START 2 or dealt with the issue of TMDs. This has to do with the president's reputation and America's place as the dominant superpower.
So patriotism is your excuse for circumventing the Constitution?
Please, Snake, just stop them.
Why should I?
Because you're the only one who can.
In that case, tell me the truth about this new type of nuclear warhead.
I told you before, I don't know the details.
I don't believe you.
Bullshit, Colonel.
If the situation is so serious, why don't you give in to their demands? Let them have Big Boss's remains. You see? Or is there some reason that you can't do that? Something you haven't told me about.
Publicly, the president has been very vocal in his opposition to eugenics experiments. We don't want the existence of the genome army to go public.
And that's the only reason? Huh. Hell with you.
I'm sorry.
The corpse of the DARPA chief is lying right here next to me.
Oh, man.
But it's strange. He looks and smells like he's been dead for days. All his blood's been drained out, too.
Drained?
Maybe to slow down decomposition?
I have no idea.
But the chief only died a few hours ago, right?
Right. But he's already started to decompose.
What could it all be about?
Something in his blood that they wanted?
I doubt it. Just the nanomachines in the transmitter.
Did the chief tell them his detonation code?
I'm afraid so. It looks like they've got both codes and are nearly ready to launch.
So why do they need Snake?
Way to prevent it.
It seems that there's some type of emergency override device that can cancel out the
I still don't understand why they need Snake to do all this stuff. If they have the codes,
3 special card keys.
could they have not just done it without all this rigmarole? They were putting a lot on the line,
The other 2 are.
expecting Snake to have got through all these insurmountable obstacles in the first place.
Your top priority now is to destroy Metal Gear itself. I'm sorry to have to lay it all in your lap, but you're all I've got. Bust out of there and get to the communications tower. Also,
What?
I know it's asking a lot.
Save Meryl.
Meryl, right?
Yeah,
I'll save her.
thanks. You okay, Snake?
Yeah. Nothing new to report.
Snake, is there anything I can do?
Yeah. My arm hurts.
Poor Snake. I'll increase the level of painkillers in your blood.
Okay, but you can leave out the Benzedrine. That stuff makes me too frisky.
I guess you're not feeling too bad after all. Snake, put the controller up against your arm.
So she can remotely control
It'll feel good.
painkillers.
Okay.
It doesn't make any sense, you know, because that means that he's already got the painkillers inside him.
How does that feel, Snake? A little better?
How did you do that?
I stimulated your muscle fibers with the nanomachine cilia. That's about all I can do for you.
Naomi, please talk to me. Say something to take my mind off the pain.
What can I say?
Anything.
I'm not a very good talker.
Please. Tell me about yourself.
Myself. That's a tough one.
Any family?
That's not a happy topic for me.
I don't have any.
Any scandal?
No. Wait. There was a man who said he was my father.
Where is he?
Dead.
Dead.
By my own hand.
I killed him.
Big Boss.
What?
Big Dad.
Boss? I had no idea.
There was no way you could. It happened in Zanzibar 6 years ago.
Big Daddy, the wrestler.
Truth of what happened there.
Giant haystacks.
Is it true?
Relatives in Belmullet, I think. Or Ballyhonus.
What he said. That's all I know.
And you were able to kill him? Knowing that?
Yep.
How?
Wanted it. Besides, some people just need killing.
That's patricide.
Cold, cold killer.
That's the trauma that Mantis was talking about. One we share in common.
Is that why you left Foxhound?
Let's just say that I needed to be alone for a while, and Alaska was the perfect place.
Snake. I didn't have a real family either. Just a big brother who put me through school. We weren't even blood related, and he was much older than me.
Where is he?
He's dead.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
Snake, is there a woman in your life?
After you've been through as many wars as me, it's hard to trust anyone.
Friends?
Roy Campbell.
You're still calling me friend?
Is that it?
No. There was another. Frank Yeager.
What?
Big Boss's most trusted lieutenant. And the only member of Foxhound ever to receive the code name Fox.
Thanks very much. The corpse of the DARPA chief.
I learned a lot from
And eugenics and the pain.
You tried to kill each other?
Thank you very much.
True. We did, in Zanzibar. But it was nothing personal. We were just
Zanzibar.
opposite sides, that's all.
And you still call yourself friends?
Hard to believe. War is no reason to end a friendship.
That's insane.
I first met him on the battlefield. He was being held a prisoner of outer heaven, but he didn't look like a prisoner to me. He was always so cool and precise. I was still green, and he showed me the ropes.
You knew him well?
No, we never talked about our personal lives. Sort of an unwritten rule. The next time I saw him on the battlefield, we were enemies. We were fighting barehanded in a minefield. I know it sounds strange to most people.
Barehanded in a minefield.
Doing our jobs. It's like a sport.
Men and their games. You're like wild animals.
You're right. We are animals.
So if you were friends, then how do you explain the ninja's behavior?
I don't know.
It's your genes. They make you predisposed towards violence.
You really like talking about genes, Naomi. Why did you get into genetic research anyway?
I never knew who my parents were, or even what they looked like. I guess I got into genetics because I wanted to figure out why I am the way I am.
So you studied about DNA?
Yeah. I thought if I studied my genetic structure, I'd find out who I really was. I thought that by analyzing a person's genetic information...
Do a DNA test.
Blank spots in that person's memory.
Do one of those fucking DNA tests that was 123andme.ie.
Know that a person's genetic fate is determined just by...
Vegan muscle man, thank you very much for the tip.
So what about my fate? You know my DNA sequence, don't you?
Your fate? I'm sorry, I have no idea.
Of course not. You're a scientist, not a fortune teller.
Snake, don't worry. You'll have a chance to escape. Hang on. The guard is only human. He has to sleep and go to the bathroom like the rest of us. That'll be your chance. Snake, that's a prison cell. You can't open the door from the inside. Somehow, you'll have to get the key off the guard.
Yeah, but how?
Why don't you try disappearing?
The ketchup. You might be able to trick the guard if you use it right.
Snake, why don't you use the ketchup and pretend that you're dead? Snake, are you okay? I feel so scared for you. It must be horrible.
I've been through a lot worse. Believe me.
Wow, you really are a hero. It's a good thing the codec is connected directly to your inner ear. You can contact...
Good job, alright.
It's always nice to hear that you're alright. Why don't you contact the Colonel? If anyone can think of a way out, it's him.
Mei Ling, you must think I'm garbage.
Snake, don't blame yourself too much.
Garbage.
I just let them kill Meryl to save my own worthless hide.
Listen, in China they have a saying...
Oh, I bet they do.
Forget it. I'll use my own words this time. Cheer up, Snake. Don't listen to what he said. It's nothing but a bluff. I'm sure about that.
I don't think he's the bluffing type.
But Snake, you have a job to do. Pull yourself together for the world's sake. First, you've got to figure out how to get out of there. Snake, listen to me. You've got to pull yourself together and get back to work.
You're right. I've sat here feeling sorry for myself long enough. Thanks, Mei Ling.
Just because you are locked up does not mean there is no chance of escape. Keep your eyes and ears open, and when you see a chance, take it. You should call Campbell and wait for his instructions. Snake, Do you like the atmosphere there or something? Hurry up and escape.
Otacon, are you still okay?
Yeah, thanks to the stealth camouflage, that is.
I have a favor to ask. I need your help.
I was wondering when you'd ask. What should I do?
I've been captured. I'm locked up here in this cell.
What cell?
There's a big torture machine nearby.
Okay.
The classic torture machine.
I'll be there right away.
Thanks. Otacon.
I'm headed your way now. Can't you just relax?
I am relaxed. I just don't know how to kill time here.
Okay, I'll be there as soon as I can. What are you using the codec for? I'm right here. Did you use the ketchup? It took me a long time to find that. It's exactly the right color and consistency, too. Use it wisely, okay? That's all I can do for you, Snake. What are you doing? Now's your chance to get out of there, Snake.
Normally, when a soldier is taken prisoner, he should only give up the big four. That's name, rank, serial number, and date of birth.
Geneva Convention.
You're not any old soldier, Snake. I don't want you to tell them anything.
I don't want you...
You're strong enough to resist. Don't say anything to tease or anger the person torturing you. If you make him mad, it'll be that much worse for you. You'll need to save your strength. If you get a chance to eat, don't pass it up. A prisoner can't be choosy. You need to get your strength back so you can escape when the opportunity presents itself. Snake, you'll get a chance.
Came all the way from China.
Thank you very much for the tip. And Johnny Snakes.
Don't say it.
Thank you very much.
You still have a mission to accomplish. That's all you should be concentrating on right now. In any case, don't you think you should contact Colonel Campbell?
Great job with the guard, Snake. Now's your chance to escape. I plan on it. Next time I meet Ocelot, it's gonna be on my terms.
How do you feel, Snake? Can you go on?
Yeah, don't worry. That sadist can't keep me down. I don't know how, but the door is open.
Where did they get that torture machine from? Was it specially made by Ocelot to spec? Like, it was some piece of machinery.
Gray Fox. Yeah, I do.
You know, clamp your hands, wrists,
You saying that he came
ankles, and then torture away, boys. It would pass an electric voltage current through you as well.
I don't know. Can't imagine what he could be thinking.
Very high level stuff. I suppose it was made on the base where they're making Metal Gear.
Now's your chance to escape. Snake, wait a minute. You forgot to take your items.
They're probably being kept somewhere close by.
Snake, be careful. They've set up new gun cameras and increased their patrols. They don't want you to get away. You can either destroy them with a grenade or jam them with your chaff. You won't be able to get on the elevator unless you disable those gun cameras. First, you've got to retrieve your items.
Snake, there's a bomb planted in your items. Hurry, throw it away.
Who the hell are you? One of them?
You'll find out soon enough.
Snake, get that bomb out of your items. Select the
Again, your man, the ninja, coming through with some more words of wisdom.
Hurry, throw it away. That was a close one, Snake. Ocelot, you'll pay for that. That Deep Throat's a real enigma. He's definitely from inside their ranks. Is he an informer? Maybe some kind of renegade?
I don't know.
I've got the feeling there's some other force at work here.
I don't know, but
Get to the underground
But I don't
where
like
Metal
it.
Gear is. You'll have to climb the communications tower on the north side of the cave.
Wait a minute, Snake. You're in an armory. Why don't you load up on ammo?
What about your equipment? You are not going to leave behind everything you've collected, are you? Hurry, grab your stuff. Snake, hurry to the communications tower. That was a close one. I did not think they would go so far as to booby-trap your equipment.
Booby trap.
Bastards.
Otacon, are you there?
What is it?
Was that you who opened
Very liberal use of the word bastards in this game. It's been said about 3 times, I think, up to now.
means that
No F-bombs though.
You've got to get out
No
of there
shits.
you're
I think
right.
there's a crap.
now. If you're looking for your items, they're near where you were being tortured. Why don't you go get them?
If you knew that, why didn't you just bring them to me?
The guard was scary. So, you figured out what I had in mind, huh?
I can't believe it actually worked.
Looks like you escaped. I'm glad.
No thanks to you.
Too bad. I thought you'd be able to figure out what my plan was.
What are you talking about? I was just lucky that security was careless.
If you go straight down the underground passageway north of the cave, you'll arrive at the communication towers. You should be able to go over the glacier by using the communication towers walkway. Head for the towers.
Snake, now's your chance. Take it. Get out of there.
Snake, what happened to your items? You're not gonna try to finish this mission bare-handed, are you? Get your items. Now that you've got your stuff back, you should take a good look through it. If you're slow equipping an item in battle, it could mean death. That was too close, Snake. Yeah, that was quite a surprise, all right. Hiding a bomb in your items. That's a despicable act. He should never... Well, forget it. You'd better hurry to the underground base.
I wonder,
You're almost
did Ocelot take liberties there? Because it sounds as though
Are you carrying
he's
something that might be
getting
causing
mad
you to
about that,
act like
as if Ocelot
Naomi wants to...
went over his head.
How do you feel,
He
Snake?
should never have done that, and then he has to take a step back and say, actually, I don't want to reveal too much on the phone call here.
Temperature's elevated and your lymph nodes are slightly swollen. But don't worry, it appears to be just a mild rhinovirus.
I guess I got it from that soldier.
I've increased your nutrition and elevated your blood sugar level.
You can't.
Yeah, it was great delivery.
Sorry, Snake. The nanomachines don't carry antibiotics. Maybe you could find some garlic. It contains natural antibiotics, you know. Vitamins and minerals, too.
Raw garlic. Give me a break.
There must be some cold medicine somewhere on the base. That would make you feel better. If not, you'll just have to wait until your body's natural defenses take over.
Oh, he's a limb that has but a disease. Mortal to cut it off. To cure it's easy. Snake, you caught a cold, didn't you? Don't you think you'd better take some cold medicine at least? Snake.
Great Chinese stuff.
Salt infect the very lifeblood of our enterprise. That's from Henry IV. Snake, you'd better take that cold medicine and start feeling better. The success of this mission may depend on it.
Sounds like you have a bad cold. You had better try to shake it off.
Is there any cold medicine on this base?
What's wrong, Snake? You caught a cold? I think there's some in the commander's room. There's a pharmaceutical storage room in the southwest of the first floor basement of the warhead storage building. There are other types of drugs there, too. I gave directions to another soldier who'd caught a cold.
Well, it looks like he gave the call to me. You caught a cold, Snake? In battle, you need to be in top physical condition. Do you have any cold medicine?
Love the way they all have a little bit of information regarding the cold or concern for this hardened killer, a man who has killed multiple times.
Snake, it's okay. You did what you could. Now, let it rest. Colonel, Snake, she's a soldier. She knows that prisoners are a part of war. She was a soldier. She knew the risk.
An entire medicine subplot
These are always
smuggled into the story.
unavoidable.
Pure magic.
She joined up of her own free will. I'm sure she was prepared for this.
No. You're wrong. Meryl thought she had to become a soldier. Thought it was the only way. She said she thought it would bring her closer to her dead father.
She said that?
She wasn't ready for real combat. I shouldn't have pushed her so hard. It's all my fault. That's not like you, Snake.
Cut the shit.
Sorry for eavesdropping, but I just couldn't listen anymore.
Good.
Master. Snake, you can have regrets if you want to. It's only natural.
It's a waste of time.
Keep attacking yourself for things that happened in the past. That road leads to madness. Believe me.
He's right. Don't kick yourself.
Spoken like a man who has gone through the madness himself.
And besides that, for all we know, Meryl's okay, right? I'm sure Meryl's just fine.
Mei Ling, Snake, forget about Meryl. Stop Liquid. That's what Meryl would want too.
You're right. Meryl would say the same thing.
Snake,
What?
Meryl, she's pretty special to you, huh?
Yes, she's special. There aren't many women like her around.
That's not what I meant.
She's the Colonel's niece and a combat buddy.
Is that all? Come on.
This is like a police interrogation.
No, I
I guess it's in the genes.
The genes. What are you talking about, Colonel?
No. About Naomi's grandfather. I think Naomi said he rose as high as assistant secretary in the FBI during Edgar Hoover's time.
Is that right?
Yes. Yes, he was Japanese, and he became a special undercover investigator to nab the mafia.
When was that?
Oh, sometime in the 50s, I guess.
Where?
New York, I think.
Naomi, I thought you didn't have any family.
Well, I researched it after I became an adopt. My grandfather was already dead by the time I learned about him. I never even had the chance to meet him.
Oh.
Snake, good luck.
Watch your back, Snake. Snake, the launch deadline for the new nuclear warhead is almost here. Hurry and get to Metal Gear's underground maintenance base. The overland route is blocked by a glacier. Climb the communications tower so you can go over it. The communications tower consists of Tower A...
I don't think we're even on fucking Disc 2 yet.
Now. To get to Tower B, you'll have to use the outside walkway.
Remember, Snake, dark places are dangerous places. You can't see where your enemies are coming from. Please, use your night vision goggles or your thermal goggles.
The walkway door won't open, huh? Snake, you'll have to use the walkway on the roof. I'm up there.
That's easy for you to say.
Use your throw move on the bad guys that are chasing you. Grenades might work well too. To get the grenade to explode near the soldiers, pull the pin and hold on to it for 4 seconds. Tower. If the remote-controlled missile goes too far away, you'll lose control over it. Be careful.
When you are in a dark place, you should use night vision or thermal goggles.
Snake, it's dark inside the communication towers. You should use your night vision or thermal goggles. If you want thermal goggles, there's a pair on the same floor as my lab. There's a pair of night vision goggles near my lab. Be careful. There are always a lot of soldiers guarding the communication towers.
Thanks very much that the stream is down. Yeah, I saw that.
Communications towers.
And I rectified it. You thought it was over. You're gonna have to fucking suffer through more of it.
Even if I use the card.
Huh? Oh, that's right. I totally forgot.
Do you know something?
That door sometimes gets frozen shut because it's so cold outside.
Next time, tell me beforehand. So what should I do?
It's impossible to open from the inside. They always used C4 or something from the outside.
From the outside? You can't open it from the inside?
Sorry, it's impossible. But don't worry, you'll get through. There are 2 walkways that connect Tower A and Tower B. The other one's on the roof. You should just use the walkway on the roof.
So now it's the build-up towards
There's a walkway up on the roof.
a man fighting a helicopter.
Otacon, I'm up on...
Not just any helicopter, it's the famed Hind D that has already taken out 2 fighter jets.
Well, you can relax, because there's an elevator in Tower B. That walkway will take you to Tower B. Snake, the walkway is on the roof of Tower A.
The walkway on the roof of Tower A was destroyed? That doesn't mean there's no other way. Is there a rope or something around there? If you had a rope, you could rappel from the roof of Tower A down to the walkway below. You're an expert at rappelling, aren't you? You'll have to go to the north part of Tower A and use that rope to rappel down to the walkway below.
It's too dangerous. That Hind is aiming at Snake, and he'll need to use both hands to rappel, too.
You're right, but we have no choice. The Hind can't move in tight spaces. It's our best bet.
This is insane.
The Colonel's right. There's no other way.
To beat that Hind, you need a SAM, a surface-to-air missile. You cannot shoot it down with just small arms fire. If only you had a Stinger.
It's no good, Snake. It looks like that door is frozen shut. The only way to open it is to blow it open from the outside. And since the walkway on the roof is destroyed, to get to Tower B, you'll have to take the walkway on the other side of that door. If you had a rope, maybe you could lower yourself from the roof of Tower A to the other side. Snake, are you gonna take on a Hind with your bare hands?
I'm not that big a fool. Isn't there a weapon I can use against him somewhere?
There are Stinger missiles in Communications Tower B. I'm pretty sure they're near the entrance to the walkway. If you had a rope, you could probably get them by dropping down from the roof. I saw a rope on the bottom floor of Tower A.
Here's how to rappel. Press the X button to jump away from the wall. While you're away from the wall, press down on the directional button to drop down. If you jump while pressing right or left on the directional button, you can make a big jump in that direction. If you press and hold the circle button while using the directional button, you can walk slowly across the wall. If you're careful with the timing, you should be able to dodge the gunfire from the Hind while you rappel down. If anyone can do it, you can, Snake.
Wow, Snake! You're like an action movie star.
Totally different.
Huh?
This is real, not some prearranged stunt. If I screw up, there are no retakes.
Worm food.
I guess you're right.
Screw up
Snake,
and you're
there's
worm
places on
food.
the wall where steam from the heating system is spurting out. So be careful. It'll give you a nasty burn.
I made it to the bottom.
Thank God you're okay. I was terrified just watching you. You're incredible, Snake.
Snake. From the walkway to Tower A.
Getting a bit chilly now.
Attack from off screen.
What should I do?
First, find out where the enemy is. Use your binoculars. Then attack with a PSG-1 or remote-controlled missile. Something with a longer range than an ordinary weapon. Snake, the Hind is still circling above the communications tower.
Damn, there's no weapon here.
I think this was a bad idea.
Dr. Emmerich might know
It started feeling good, and then it's gone cold now.
and get those Stinger missiles. Didn't Emmerich say they're near the entrance to the walkway in Tower B? The way to the top is blocked, huh? Well, we can worry about that later. Why don't you go and
Now
see what's happening?
the feeling of the elements, the wind. It's not raining. It's actually nice enough, but it's just the wind. But
I want you to head up there right away.
the codec, I was invested in it
Have a showdown.
for maybe the first hour, but now it feels like it's adding to the torture.
He's waiting for you. It's just circling around like a buzzard.
I hope everyone's enjoying the live broadcast.
Sorry, Snake. I wish I could do something to help.
Snake, I don't like it. Please don't go up to the roof.
I have to.
We'll do disc 2 the next day, yeah?
Liquid is waiting for you up on the roof. Liquid is still hovering around the roof of Tower B. He's waiting for you. Snake, it's time for you to take him on.
The Hind is still around. You'll need a surface-to-air missile to take him on, like a Stinger or something. You're under long-distance attack. Shoot back with your sniper rifle. You found Stinger missiles. Great. They're equipped with a thermal homing device, so once they've locked on, they will automatically...
Do some star jumps.
To lock on, all you have to do is line up the crosshairs. Stingers are very potent short-range, low-altitude SAMs. In Afghanistan, the Mujahideen shot down hundreds of Soviet aircraft with them. In fact, they were forced to change their tactics. One of my favorite horror books is called Stinger, and my favorite cocktail is a Stinger. I guess you could say I've got this thing for stingers. You have Stinger missiles. Now you have a reason for these shots against the Hind. Well, you are not exactly evenly armed. That Hind is a monster. You have only a small chance to win, but at least it's better than no chance.
That's a pretty grim analysis, Nastasha.
To shoot down that Hind, you will have to get to a place with good visibility. Do not try to fight him in that walkway. Get up on that roof where you will have a clean shot at him.
Great job! You made it down!
It wasn't easy. No problem.
Maybe now would be a good time to blow that door open with some C4 so you can get through later. Snake, the doorway that leads from the walkway to Tower A is frozen shut. If you use some C4, you should be able to get through. You're getting shot at? But to get where the Stinger missiles are...
It is getting drafty in the apartment, yeah. I forgot to... I forgot that there are actually no elements here. This is still just the green screen. Forgot about that.
I've got to ask you.
Well, what is it?
Well, you see, I'll ask you when I see you. Bye.
Wait a minute.
Snake, I'm coming out there. Just hold on, okay? You're gonna go after that Hind now?
Yeah.
I can still hear the sound of its rotors. It's just circling the tower.
Just hovering, waiting for you.
Yeah, well, you won't hear it for much longer.
Good. In the meantime, I'll fix the
He's so
elevator.
confident.
Use it later. I'll repair the elevator while you're fighting that Hind. It might take some time, so don't hurry.
Liquid means to bring this to an end now. He obviously planned this.
Maybe the broken elevator was all part of the trap.
You mean he fiddled with the elevator to get me out on the roof?
You'll have to destroy that Hind, Snake. You can see the Hind on your radar screen. Even if you lose visual contact, you can always check his position by radar. Use your ears, Snake. You should be able to tell where he's coming from by the sound of his rotor blades. Snake, you're not using a stereo TV?
It can't be. A mono TV. Well, Colonel,
How would they have been able to detect
Snake, don't
whether or not your television was a stereo or a mono?
stereo television. You can do it just the way you are.
A mono TV. Your best chance is to hit him while he is circling. When his nose isn't pointed at you, that is your opening. Shove a Stinger missile up his...
Like, there's no interface between the PlayStation 1 console and...
Facing in your direction.
the SCART.
The shadows up there.
Would the SCART give the console that information,
Focus your
which would then trigger that codec?
When its gun turret is aimed at you, quickly hide in the shadows. Use your R1 button effectively. That Hind is equipped with infrared and night vision equipment. It can fly.
You set it in the game settings in the main menu. Okay, I get you.
Only a handful of pilots in the world could operate a Hind.
Scott, thank you very much for the tip there, Scott. Imagine doing a few keepy-uppies out there. I should have brought the ball,
That means you're
but I'd end up probably twisting the ankle, and then
Okay?
Coast Guard would have to come out. It'd be a fucking nightmare.
The elevator's not working yet. It's strange. There's no problem.
Mountain, I don't know what they get on the cliffs. Is it Coast Guard or Mountain Rescue or all of the above, or the Army?
No,
Either way, it would be
thing. It just
embarrassing on a number of levels and
now.
an impressive waste of resources.
Explosion before. What was it?
You'd never live it down
Take out that helicopter.
Helicopter?
if you lived.
Incredible, Snake.
Listen, I just want to make sure again. This is the way to get to where Metal Gear is being stored?
Yeah. The entrance to the underground maintenance base is towards the back of the snowfield ahead.
Okay. Find a safe place to hide out for a while. I'm going underground.
I know. You don't have to tell me.
And stay out of my way. Don't try to be a hero or anything.
Okay. Call me if you need to.
You did it, Snake. You shot down the Hind.
I was so
Just like that.
Liquid couldn't have survived that.
I wonder. But even so,
How did he survive that?
they're gonna give up. They're still gonna try to launch that nuke.
You're right. There's no time to waste. Hurry. The underground base is past the communications tower. The elevator's working again, isn't it?
My God! You actually shot down that hind.
You're the one who said I could do it with a stinger. You didn't really think I had a chance, did you?
It's not that. Well, after all, that hind shot down 2 F-16s. It is hard to believe that after doing that, it's got taken
It is hard to believe.
Nice going, Snake.
I don't know why, but the elevator just started working again. If you take it all the way to the bottom of Tower B and go outside, you'll be in the snowfield. Snake, there's something I forgot to tell you before.
What?
There were 5 stealth camouflage prototypes in my lab.
Yeah, so?
If you take out the one I'm wearing, that leaves 4.
Hey.
Got these flies. There's flies all around me here.
One for you. So I went back to the lab and
Yeah?
the 4 suits were missing.
Digital flies.
Also, about the
I wonder if I can.
I checked out. It's really strange. It was like someone was intentionally holding it.
When you were riding on it, did the weight limit warning go off?
I don't know. Can you see this fella? Oh, he's gone.
The warning went off, and I know I couldn't be over the limit.
How much do you weigh?
About 135, but that elevator had a weight limit of 650 pounds.
It would take at least 5 people to go over that limit.
Snake, the guys who stole my stealth prototypes are in there with you.
They're using stealth camouflage. You can't see them, so listen closely. Use your ears.
How does that stealth technology work? Is it optical?
Fucks if I know. And we're not gonna know either. They're not gonna tell us.
He should know.
Or they did tell us.
Snake, you can't fight.
But it doesn't make sense.
Use your thermal goggles. Snake, use all 5 of your senses. You can do it even without thermal goggles.
Stealth camouflage? Yes, that is a new material recently developed which hides a person's body by bending light. I think you should ask the person who invented it.
Person.
Use the thermal goggles like Dr. Emmerich said. If you don't have thermal goggles, there's not much you can do. Try to watch for a faint disturbance in the air. That's where your stealth soldiers are.
Otacon, I can't see them. What should I do?
Oh, stealth camouflage works by bending the light around an object. That's how it makes them invisible. But it doesn't have the ability to mask heat. Use your thermal goggles, Snake. You'll be able to see their heat signatures. Huh? You don't have any thermal goggles? Well, with your eyesight, you might be able to spot them if you look really hard.
It looks like the weather is getting worse. Try using your binoculars.
What about the satellite data?
I'm sorry, Snake. I can't see the entrance in the satellite photos either.
What about a heat source? An exhaust pipe or something?
I can't confirm anything.
It's fucking
Only there are
ridiculous.
multiple heat sources to the southeast of your position.
That's probably just the burning wreckage from the hind.
Snake, you're in a big open space surrounded by walls. The entrance to the underground base should be somewhere in there. Stay close to the walls and you won't get...
Goggles. You need goggles.
You're our only hope. Please stop them from launching that nuke. The entrance to the underground maintenance base is somewhere towards the back of the snowfield north of Tower B.
We're nearly there, nearly at the end of disc 1. I can't do the entirety of it.
The north of Tower B.
If it was a nicer day, I would.
6. The weather's terrible. Make sure you don't get lost out there. Snake, I don't have to tell you, but it's bitter cold out there.
Fucking
It'd be
is.
dangerous to stay out in the snowfield too long. Snake, are you okay?
Otacon, were there any other stealth prototypes?
No, there were only 5.
So, this isn't stealth camouflage then.
What are you talking about?
Someone's aiming at me in the middle of this blizzard.
It's her!
Wolf? Sniper Wolf?
Yes, it's her. It's definitely her.
Otacon, you sound like you're happy.
No, I'm not.
So then what is it?
Oh.
Please don't kill her.
Are you insane?
Please. She's a good person. You'd know that if you talked to her.
Listen to me, kid. She's a merciless killer.
I can see you perfectly from here.
How does she get wired into the same conversation they're having? Like,
Never quit the hunt. Now you're
they must just be broadcasting on an open
No, you can't.
frequency the entire time.
its prey.
It's not great operations security, you know?
Women naturally make better soldiers.
Wolf, don't do this.
Snake, me near you.
It's a mistake for a sniper to reveal her location.
Is that right? Well, I'm going to send you a love letter, my dear. Do you know what that is? It's a bullet straight from my gun to your heart.
Nice.
Wolf! Snake! No!
Sensual.
Quiet! Don't get in our way.
Now I'm gonna
I think it's the same voice as Nastasha Romanenko.
So weak.
They were double jabbing.
Never finish what you start.
It's Sniper Wolf. You can only shoot at her with your PSG-1.
Snake, Wolf is hiding somewhere in that snowfield. First, you'll have to find out where she is.
Just use the Nikita missile like I did in the playthrough. It's easy.
Snake, look at your sea rations. They're frozen. You can't use frozen sea rats.
Until they defrost, you won't be able to replenish your energy. Be very careful.
They'll defrost in a warm place. Probably just your bare skin would be fine.
Sniper Wolf. It is pretty unusual for a sniper to announce their presence before they shoot. She must have a real thing for you. Anyway, I do not think it is going to be as easy as before. Snake, to get to the underground base, you have to get past the snowfield where Sniper Wolf is waiting. You will have to take care of her to complete your mission.
Otacon, where can I find ammo for the PSG-1?
I can't tell you. It looks like Wolf is down. Now get to Metal Gear's underground base on the double.
So, you beat Wolf, huh? She was a fool to use the same tactics that failed her in your first meeting. But remember, don't let down your guard until you've got a confirmed kill.
A sad story. We shouldn't have turned our backs on the Kurds after the Gulf War.
A sad story.
We're not responsible for her choices. Everyone decides their own fate, no matter where they were born. Words like fate, karma, it's just an excuse for giving up, if you ask me.
Yeah.
I don't agree with you. Maybe if she hadn't been born on a battlefield, she might have had a happier, more fulfilling life.
Ah, boo-hoo.
She might not have turned into a killer.
Snake, hurry up and get to Metal Gear's underground base. The entrance should be towards the back of the snowfield.
PSG-1, Manchester United 0.
I'll be watching, Snake.
That's disc 1 anyway. Look, I thought I would be able to maintain composure.
Not like you, Snake.
It's like
Don't
more
let
Miller.
Sniper Wolf said bother you. Listen, there's not a soldier alive that doesn't question himself. And if there is one, he's nothing more than a murderer. But someone like Wolf, a soldier who's looking for nothing more than their own death, is no good to anyone either. Once she started to look for death, it was all over. That's how you'll end up too, Snake. One way to prevent your sea rations from freezing is to hold them close to your body by equipping them.
Nice.
Your sea rations are frozen? Never eat frozen sea rats. It'll cause a temperature imbalance that'll drain your strength.
Gotcha.
Make sure you warm those seas before you eat them.
Will do.
Colonel, listen to me.
Have you a microwave?
Near the wreckage of the Hind.
Master, is there a microwave nearby?
Liquid survived.
Impossible. As soon as he jumped out of the pilot's seat, he'd be sliced up faster than an onion on an infomercial.
So what's that parachute do?
Lovely, lovely simile there.
Yeah, a trap. Either that or a message to me.
Meaning I'm not dead, I suppose.
Or was it just comparison?
But I think it's more like I'll string you up.
Well, in any case, don't let your guard down.
I won't.
Snake, that's a blast furnace.
We're in the blast furnace. That's that.
There's no airport on the base.
And it seems to be halfway through, and I think it's 4.5 hours in total. I was thinking I was just going to go and do the 4.5 hours, but it's fucking freezing. And but it's not. It's not cold at all, because as I said in the beginning, it is just a green screen. This is all an Amazon purchase and software to kind of replicate the scenes of a cliffside. But what a thrilling end to disc 1 that was. I've literally been on the edge of my seat, even though it looks like I've been buried in it and never once really moving that much. I can assure you I've been unbelievably enthralled, and I want to say thanks very much for being with me for this first installment of the codex. I'll have to come back to it again at another time. I want to say thanks to everyone who's tuned in, everyone who's tipped, and a couple there that I missed during the last few moments, which were, you know, it was touch and go. It was touch and go. I had to do some star jumps. I think if I was to do it, well, I mean, it has to be finished, but I will be bringing a flask of tea, maybe some soup. Maybe some soup. And you'd want a hot meal as well, so it'd have to just be soup, you know? But thank you very much anyway, Jack Siggins and Wolf Borneoth and Scott and Stream is Down. Thank you very much. And we'll talk to you later on anyway. I'm gonna get some grub. Good luck. Or are we? How about we listen to all the codecs again from the beginning?
This is Snake. Colonel, can you hear me? Loud and clear. What's the situation, Snake?
Get set in, lads.
Like the elevator in the back is the only way.
We're in for the night.
Just as I expected. You'll have to take the elevator to the surface.